Hi everybody, this is B, and today, this video is the book of the month for March, and it is Dear John. Now, normally I do not read, excuse the headphones. Oh, sorry. But anyway, I normally do not read much of romantic books, especially the ones that are hyped up in Hollywood, because I think they're a little too cliche and boring, and I'm just like, no, not my cup of tea. But this one, I decided to give it a try, and it was free. I didn't have to pay for it. Someone gave it to me as a gift, and so I'm like, okay, might as well give it a try, and they spend money on it, so, you know, free book's a free book. And it was okay. Like, when I started reading, I didn't know what to expect. I heard it was good, but it's one of these books, for me, I don't know about others personally, it's one of those books, they're okay, but they're slightly boring, and then once it gets to the middle part, maybe the last minute of the part, and then toward the end, that's when it gets interesting. The plot gets interesting, the characters get more interesting, and everything else. That's what happened with this book, at least with me. I thought it didn't pick up, if not, it didn't pick up the pace. It did not really was not having too much excitement till the end. What I thought about the book, it was okay. And then toward the middle and the end, I was like, really? You really gonna put yourself through that? It got me mad, upset, like, really, you know, what's wrong with you kind of attitude. And it kind of made me hate one of the main characters and also understand his position. But basically, if you've seen the movie, I never seen the movie, but it's about a guy who went into the military and fell in love with a girl and wrote letters, and I'm not going to spoil the ending, but basically things did not end very well. Basically, they did not have a happy ending, but that's besides the point. I'm not going into full details, but I don't know, a few of the characters were kind of blah, except John. John was he was not 100% boring. To me, he was just like an eggshell wall. Like, he's got a little personality, but not enough. I felt like in the book, the character John was too bland. He kind of was part of the background, even though that's kind of like, I don't know. I just felt like the book was okay, but I wouldn't say it was like, you know, the best-selling book in the world and stuff like that, and Nobel Prize, but I mean, otherwise, it was pretty decent. Would I recommend this book? No. Well, yeah, yes and no. It depends on the person. For an easy read that, you know, they don't mind a little bit of cliche romantic books, maybe. But for those who are not into it, I wouldn't recommend it. That's just my opinion. And I know I'm probably get a lot of hate because I'm not a big fan of it, but well, that's just my opinion. Sorry. Don't mean to break hearts, but I don't know. I heard the movie was pretty good, so maybe I'll have to see the movie and think which one's better. But the book was short. It was like around 200 and something pages, less than 300 pages, so it wasn't a very long book. But I don't know. For me, I kind of struggled reading it. I guess probably how the format is, but I guess how it was, what's the word? How it was dilated, or not dilated, but the dialect of it. I had to read it slower, I guess, to absorb the information of the story, which I don't like. I don't like to really absorb the information that way. I don't like to read it slow. But other than that, it was a decent book, but not like mega hits like Twilight kind of romantic books, but I mean, the ending was kind of, I was expecting the ending of it, how it ended, let's put it that way, but I kind of also liked how it ended, so I was kind of wishy-washy toward the end, but toward the end it gave me different emotions. But I'm one of these, when I read a book, whatever genre it is, I like to have emotions throughout the book, not just part of the book. But like I said, if you like the cliche, simple read, simple-mindedness of the romantic books, then I would recommend it to you. But unfortunately, the book was not my thing. So, but don't let my opinion stop you. If you want to read it, go ahead. You can get it off Amazon. You can get it off any local bookstore, anything that sells books, whether it's Kindle or hardback or softback or whatever they call it nowadays. But yeah, sorry it's not much review. I just was not very pleased with the book, but it is what it is. But again, the book of the month is Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. So if you want to, you can check it out, read it, or go to the library and read it. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, watching the video. You can follow me on other social medias. I will put the information in the description box. And thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone has a blessed day. See ya.